Brooks in the Morning Rush.
7:37 on a Tuesday morning, sunshine. I'm telling you, you're probably having a good day today. Parents have been up early, had breakfast all ready to go. It's a great day for parents out there today, Pete. You know why?
Kids are going back to school.
Yay! There's parents everywhere going, yes, it's about time.
Oh, I think there's a lot of people who are pretty happy.
Yeah. and there's, amazingly enough, there's some kids that are probably excited to go back to school.
Yeah, exactly. I remember many years ago going back to school, and we were out on the farm, so you didn't get to see your friends that much during the
Right.
summer months. So
Exactly.
I enjoyed it.
We always, some of us guys we'd always wonder, who's the new girl?
Our school was so small, we didn't get new people.
Yeah, that was always you notice that right away. But yeah, I mean, so you're probably going to go there and get your books and get to introduce your new teachers. And man, this brings back a lot of memories. The good thing is I don't have to spend all that money anymore to send them to school.
You're done with that.
Yeah, I'm done with all that.
No doubt.
You can watch the grandkids go off to school now.
Yeah, exactly. And somebody else can worry about the other stuff.
Exactly. So, but be careful because kids are excited to go back to school and see their friends, like Pete said, and they're going to be darting across the street and in between cars and not be thinking about it because they're going to see you. Hey, Johnny, how are you? And run across the street.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And, know the rules for school buses as far as stopping when the red lights come on and the stop arm comes out, because it's the same way. Even after school, they're going to be excited to come home and see mom and dad and tell them what they did in school today. So be a little extra careful today because there's going to be a lot more activity, especially around the school zones and in the neighborhoods.
At the beginning of the school year, you get that information. What'd you learn today, little Johnny? And then they'll tell you, oh, I did this. And then, give it a couple of weeks and you're going to go, oh, so what'd you learn today? I don't know. That's how I'm glad my dollar bills are going straight to great education there. And
you ask the question, they say, well, Jimmy's going to the lake this weekend.
Yeah, right. Yeah. When you got kids, you ask them, and go, oh, so what was big learning today? I don't know. Were you at class?
Yeah.
Were you daydreaming? What's going on?
Oh yeah, that's kids.
The funny thing is too, right about now, all the school buses are out picking up kids, and I know we got a lot of school bus drivers. So shout out to the school bus drivers. I'm sure they're just excited to go back to school as the kids are.
No doubt. I know a lot of people miss that activity. So getting back into that kind of flow would be pretty exciting.
Yep, exactly. But the bad thing is that means that, summer's wrapping up. We're getting ready for fall, although I'm excited about that because the Vikings are horrible. I'll give them one more game, and then I'll say, well, there's always next year.
You can't put any weight into preseason, especially these days. The starters don't play whatsoever with the preseason games, and I'm not worried about it at all. I mean, a little bit worried about the quarterback depth. That trade we did yesterday, I think, was definitely needed. Needed.
Well, I'm already hanging my Viking flag out of my front porch of the new house, and we played the 49ers last week, and there's a 49er fan in the neighborhood,
of course,
that threatened. He goes, Jay, I almost took my 49ers flag and took your Vikings flag.
Yeah,
go ahead. I'd do this. I would have done it.
Yeah. No, I'm not. Like I said, especially with just the 3 preseason games, and they have the scrimmages with the team in practice before the game where all the starters do play. No, not worried at all yet.
Well, give it a game or two, and then we'll be talking about next year.
Talk to me in late October or November. That's when you start seeing trends.
Okay. All right. I don't know. I'm just worried already.
Yeah, well, we'll see what happens.
But I drink a lot, Pete.
Well, whatever it takes to cope.
People ask all that, hey, Jay, what do you do when you watch a Vikings game? I drink.
Yeah.
I'm either drinking because they're doing so bad and can't stand it anymore, or I'm drinking because I'm celebrating because they just scored a touchdown and they're actually winning the game.
Well, you have to do what you got to do, Jay. Whatever makes you happy, right?
It's two 2-beer thing. That's it.
Yep.
That's all my wife will allow me.
I don't blame her.
I get one for the first half and one for the second half.
Perfect. See, you're rationing. That's perfect.
Exactly. So what's going on the roadways these days? I mean, is things not wrapping up, but they continuing to be on schedule?
Yeah, things are doing well. We got the rain last week, or last couple of weeks. We've had some good rains that were definitely needed, and it slowed things down a little bit, especially over at Floyd where they're doing all the dirt work. But we're still in good shape over there. In fact, we will hopefully be doing a bridge deck pour on the new bridge that goes over the county road over T44 on Thursday. So that's just kind of one of those big landmark things that when you can get the bridge deck done and move on from there. So we do need a little bit of dry weather so we can finish the dirt work. We're getting close to being done with the dirt work there. Then you'll start seeing some of the sub base go down and get it ready for paving. So we're again, like I said, we're still on schedule. We're making good progress, and we'll hope that continues. The project out on US 18 in Kossuth and Hancock counties in the Wesley and Britt area, they're still doing some dirt work. They're pretty much done with that. And hopefully next week you'll start seeing some new asphalt for resurfacing going down on that project.
Okay.
The US 65 bridge by Sheffield, they're looking at a deck pour on the 30th, which is a week from today. That is correct. The US 69 bridge north of Algona, things are on schedule. And the Iowa 9 bridge deck overlay on Hanlon Town, we're hoping that sometime next week the traffic control can come down. So it won't be just a one-way or a one-lane bridge, I guess. Again, like we talked about last week, there's a lot of specialty work that needs to be done by different specialty contractors, and we're trying to get them in and work around their schedule and everything. So hopefully that'll be done sometime next week. But other than that, again, it's getting to the point where you're really looking at schedules and things like that. And right now, anyway, everything looks like it's heading towards a completion date that we planned. So that's good news.
Did you miss what about the Belmont one? Just north of Belmont, 69 down there.
Jay, seriously, where have you been? That opened weeks ago.
Oh, it did?
Yeah, we talked about it.
Oh, all right. Yeah, brain cells every now and then on the weekend.
So how many beers a half do you get?
Yeah. Well, there's been so many things going on, Pete.
There has been a lot going on. Plus, you've been moving, so I'll give you a little bit of a break.
Oh man, I tell you, yeah. Because I was thinking about that the other day when I had to go down that way towards Humboldt.
Yep.
And I just took Interstate 35 down to 3 and then bypassed Belmont.
Yep.
And I almost went up through there and I go, you know what? I think it's done, if I remember right. But I didn't want to take any chances.
Man, is there any place you can check to see if that's done or not?
Wait, great segue. How can you do that? See, I set you up for that.
511ia.org or get the 511ia app, and everything would have been so much smoother, Jay.
I know. If I only looked at it ahead of time, because I don't want to do it when I'm driving because you can't.
No, exactly. I think we need to archive this show. I think this one needs to stick around for a while.
This one will come down right away. You'll see it on our website, 987kisscountry.com. The complete interview, and it's on YouTube. You can follow and subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. All right, Pete, have yourself a wonderful week, all right?
All right, you do the same, Jay.
That's the good stuff.